Welcome to the Fast Track Meal Planner tutorial. We're going to show you how to get the most out of this easy to use tool that will make planning your meals a breeze. So here I am at the Fast Track dashboard. I've logged in, filled in my fitness data, and I'm ready to start planning my meals. I'm going to go ahead and click on the My Meals link. This opens up the My Meals page. Under the title, you can see the day and the week that you are currently planning for. Clicking on the Plan a Different Day link will allow you to select a date from the calendar, or you can use the Yesterday and Tomorrow links to move one day back or ahead. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is decide how many meals you'll be having for the day. For best results, we recommend 5 meals a day, but you can choose anywhere from 3 to 7 times a day to suit your preferences and schedule. I'm going to set mine for 5 meals for the day and the meal view to basic. I'll hit the Save buttons to save these settings. Now you can see that there are 5 slots, each saying no meal planned, so let's go ahead and click the Add button to plan our first meal of the day. The Fast Track Meal Planner opens up. At the top of the planner window, set the time you'll be eating this meal. I'll set it for 7:15 a.m. and then hit Save. Our food choices are broken down into 4 groups: proteins, starchy carbs, simple carbs, and fats, just like you saw in Kim's 5 Simple Keys to Fat Loss videos, which, by the way, if you haven't already watched them, click on your Nutrition tab and go watch them now. Back in the planner, I'm going to choose a protein, a starchy carb, a simple carb, and a fat to make up this meal. Notice that food choices at the top of the list have a little number 1 beside them, and then further down on the list there are food choices marked with a little number 2. Well, number 1 food choices are ideal. They'll give you the best results. Food choices marked with a number 2 are acceptable, but try to go with number 1 food choices whenever possible. For more information, you can click on the Frequently Asked Questions link. You can also hover your mouse over a food choice and an information window will pop up giving you the nutrition facts for that particular food choice. As I plan my meal, the food planner moves each new selection to the top of the list with the recommended portions underneath. Pretty cool, but even better is whenever I choose or remove a food item, the meal planner automatically adjusts the portions of all the other selections. So now I can feel free to mix and match my food choices, and the Fast Track Meal Planner will make sure I'm getting the right amounts of each type of food. Fast Track uses a very easy method of describing food portions based on things such as a cup or a deck of cards. This type of visual reference means you don't have to weigh everything out with a scale. If you'd like to see more detail about how the planner is balancing your meal, click Save and Close to go back to the Meal Planner page. Now select Advanced for your meal view. Don't forget to hit the Save button. Now when you open up the Meal Planner, you have some charts at the top that show you the details of your food choices and how they compare with what the planner recommends. The Personal Recommendations chart on the left gives me an exact count of calories, carbs, protein, and fat, while the pie charts on the right show the ratios of my current selections versus what's recommended. So for this meal, I can see I'm getting just a little more fat than recommended. Of course, as you make changes to your meal, the charts will automatically update. As you make your food choices, don't feel that you have to get the ratios to match exactly to what's recommended. Being off by just a little bit is not going to be a problem, and the information in the charts is there as a guide, not a hard fast rule. However, you do need to make sure that you're selecting food choices from the different groups. For instance, you can't make up for a lack of protein by choosing more fats and carbs. Now, if you're stuck for ideas, check out the Fast Track Recipes section. You can click on any recipe to have it open up in a new window, and if you add the recipe, the meal planner will automatically adjust the portions of all your other selections. How cool is that? At the bottom of the food planner, you can also add your own food choices, and while they won't be integrated into the planner to change your portion sizes, the information will be updated in the charts at the top of your screen if you have your meal view set to advanced. This is great for something like a mixed vegetable salad where you can work out the nutritional value of the whole salad instead of adding each vegetable individually. When you're done planning your meal, hit the Save and Close button in the top right of the planner. Back at the My Meals page, you can continue to plan meals for the rest of the day. Clicking the red X beside a food choice will remove it from this meal, and the other food portions will update accordingly. Don't forget that you can easily edit any meal by clicking the Edit button to open it up in the meal planner. When you're finished your meal planning, you can instantly create a grocery list by clicking the link. You can also use the Copy Meal link to copy meals to other days. Click on the Copy Meal link to open up the Copy Meal dialog box. You can select which meals you want to copy and the date you want to copy them to. If you attempt to plan a meal for a day that already has a meal plan, a warning box will open up. You have the choice of either viewing and editing the meal or deleting it. If you choose delete, the meal plan for that day will be deleted and you can't undo this action, so be careful. Keep in mind that the portions that the meal planner recommends are just that, recommendations. You should only eat until you're comfortably full. Notice that beside each food choice it says planned and actual. If you hover your mouse over the little question marks, an explanation of these terms pops up. After you've finished your meal, you can double-click the actual portion and set it to what you actually ate for that meal. This way you can keep track of what you're actually eating. The View Actual Meal Nutrient Info link will give you a complete breakdown of your actual meal. At the bottom, you can add notes or questions and then send them along with your meal plan to your trainer so they can review it and offer suggestions as necessary. This personal attention is what separates Fast Track from the rest of the competition, and it's a huge asset towards achieving your goals, so make sure you use it. Now check this out. Click on the My Calendar link just below My Meals. Here's where you can keep your entire plan organized, both workouts and meals. You can even click on a meal to see what it is and jump back to the My Meals page to make changes by clicking the Edit button. There's also a link on the My Meals page to a printable version of the meal planner, great if you're going to be away from your computer for a few days. So there you go. You're now set to use this great tool to plan your meals quickly and easily. We've eliminated all of the guesswork and worked out all of the portions for you. Now all you have to do is get started, call on your trainer for support and guidance, and look forward to awesome results.